Hello, and welcome back to Road TRIpVIA, the once-a-day road trip trivia quiz. Today's episode is number 599. The category is chick flicks. You know what these are. These are the mushy movies, the romantic comedies, the girl power movies, the ones that chicks love. Chick flick movies, these are all mostly recent movies. I'll give you a short description, you give me the name of the movie. Good luck! Question 1. In what 2001 chick flick does Reese Witherspoon play Elle Woods, a sorority girl who attempts to win back her ex-boyfriend, Warner Huntington III, by enrolling and getting a degree at Harvard Law School? The answer is Legally Blonde. Question 2. Set in the titular district in West London, England, what 1999 British chick flick tells the story of a romance between a London bookseller and a famous American actress who happens to walk into his shop? The answer is Notting Hill. Question 3. Brittany Murphy's breakout role was as Ty Frazier, a new student at a Beverly Hills high school where she is befriended by a rich, popular girl named Cher Horowitz, played by Alicia Silverstone, who gives her a makeover in what 1995 chick flick? The answer is Clueless. Question 4. Ellen Page and Michael Cera star as Minnesota high school students who discover they have gotten pregnant and now must navigate the emotional and social ramifications that come along with it in what 2007 chick flick? The answer is Juno. Question 5. Written by Tina Fey, what 2004 chick flick stars Lindsay Lohan and Rachel McAdams and revolves around a new high school student who must learn to deal with female social cliques and school bullying? The answer is Mean Girls. Question 6. Based on the 2003 novel with the same title, what 2006 chick flick stars Meryl Streep as Miranda Priestley, a powerful fashion magazine editor, and Anne Hathaway as Andrea Sachs, a college graduate who lands a job as her co-assistant? The name of that chick flick is The Devil Wears Prada. Question 7. When a Canadian executive learns that she must face deportation from the US because of her expired visa, she convinces her assistant to temporarily act as her fiancé in what 2009 chick flick starring Sandra Bullock and Ryan Reynolds? The answer is The Proposal. Question 8. What 2003 Christmas-themed romantic chick flick features an ensemble cast composed predominantly of British actors that delves into the different aspects of love as shown through 10 separate stories involving a wide variety of individuals? The answer is Love Actually. Question number 9. What 2004 chick flick does an elderly man named Noah read a romantic story to a fellow nursing home resident named Allie that turns out to be their own real love story that is acted out in flashbacks on film by Ryan Gosling and Rachel McAdams? The answer is The Notebook. Question 10. What trilogy of chick flicks is loosely based on the nonfiction book subtitled The Quest for Collegiate Acapella Glory and stars Anna Kendrick, Rebel Wilson, Brittany Snow, and more throughout the 3 films? The answer is Pitch Perfect. Question 11. Starring Jennifer Garner, what 2004 chick flick follows a teenage girl who dreams of being popular at her birthday party, makes a wish that she was older, then shortly afterwards, her wish comes true? That movie is 13 Going on 30. Question 12. What 2002 chick flick was based on a 1999 Nicholas Sparks novel and follows the popular and rebellious high school senior Landon Carter, played by Shane West, when he meets and falls in love with the Reverend's daughter, played by Mandy Moore? The answer is A Walk to Remember. Question 13. In what 1998 chick flick, inspired by the Cinderella fairy tale, does Drew Barrymore play Danielle de Barbarac, daughter of a wealthy widower who meets and falls in love with Prince Henry of France? The answer is Ever After. Question 14. John Hughes wrote what 1986 chick flick that was named after a song by the Psychedelic Furs and follows high school senior Andy Walsh and her best friend Ducky in the weeks leading up to the prom? That movie was Pretty in Pink. Question 15. Starring Julia Roberts and Dermot Mulroney, what was the name of the 1997 chick flick where Jules finds out her lifelong friend Michael is about to get married and she sets out to sabotage the marriage and wed him herself? The answer is My Best Friend's Wedding. Question 16. Before the sequel, where she was armed and fabulous, Gracie Hart, a tomboyish detective, infiltrates the Miss United States beauty pageant as a contestant to catch an anonymous bomber in what 2000 chick flick? The name of that movie was Miss Congeniality. Question 17. Directed by Nora Ephron and starring Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan, what 1998 chick flick tells the story of 2 very different bookstore owners who fall into an online romance but are unaware that they are actually business rivals? The answer is You've Got Mail. Question 18. The quintessential chick flick What 1990 movie was Julie Roberts' breakout performance as Vivian, a Hollywood escort who is hired by a wealthy businessman, played by Richard Gere, who falls in love with her and gives her the fairy tale dream she always wanted? The answer is Pretty Woman. Question 19. What 1989 dark chick flick portrays 4 teenage girls, 3 of whom have the same name, in a clique at an Ohio high school whose lives are disrupted by the arrival of a loner intent on murdering the popular students and staging their deaths as suicides? Well, that is a dark chick flick. It's worse when I read it out loud. The answer is Heathers. Question 20. What 1984 coming-of-age chick flick stars Molly Ringwald as Sam Baker and Anthony Michael Hall as Ted and was written and directed by John Hughes in his directorial debut? The answer is 16 Candles. Alright, that is it for today's trivia quiz. Thank you for watching Road TRIpVIA. Tomorrow will be episode number 600. Tomorrow will be Sunday. It's another preseason week for NFL football. We're getting ready for the NFL football season. Tomorrow's episode 600 will be a special 32-question trivia quiz where each one of the 32 answers will be one of the NFL football teams. Each team will have one answer. There will be no repeats, so as you're going along, you can remember which ones you've already said, and that will give you a little bit of a help towards the end on which ones are left and available to be answered. So if you like football, tomorrow's the day for you. 32-question trivia quiz. Check back in. But for today, here's question 21, the tiebreaker for chick flick trivia. Drew Barrymore stars as Josie Geller, an insecure 25-year-old who goes back to high school to do an undercover report on the lives of students, and she reverts to the old geek persona that ruined her first high school career in what 1999 chick flick? The chick flick where Drew Barrymore goes back to high school is Never Been Kissed. Thank you for watching. See you tomorrow.